Okay, so Betsy, did you pull up your participants list?
No.
And if you click on down in the lower right of the screen, it says participants. If you click on that, you'll see me and our digital services, and you'll see your name and stuff up there. And at the bottom, you see where it says attendees. It should say 1.
I see. Yeah. I see. Okay. I see the panelists 5, participants 6.
Right. Do you see anything that says
view all attendees? Okay, let me see.
Yeah. So if you click on view all attendees, it'll say call-in user 2. That's you. So right now we don't have anybody else on the line. So as we're going through, if you want to monitor that as well, but I'll let you know with that one spot. But right now there's nobody that's called in.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'll start the recording when we get down to 1 minute here, and I'll let you know. Okay. And you'll see it in the. Do you see in the upper left of the screen where the slide is? You see a little green dot. The upper left.
Upper left.
Where's it? The slide I have. It says.
On the slide.
The hearing. No, above the slide, in the upper left corner, you see a little green dot. Maybe.
Next to the Cisco WebEx event.
Wherever it is, do you see a little green dot anywhere?
No.
Okay, maybe I just see it then. It just tells me that it's recording. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up and I'll start the recording here.
Okay. Okay, we'll begin the hearing. This is the Contractor State License Board, 9821 Business Park Drive, Sacramento, California, 95827. It's September 29th, 2020 at 10 a.m. This is a regulatory hearing being conducted by WebEx Event regarding Title 16, California Code of Regulations, Section 811. This hearing is to consider proposed amendments to Section 811 of the Board's regulations as outlined in the public notice. This hearing is being held under the authority of Section 7008 of the Business and Professions Code and the procedures set forth in the Administrative Procedure Act. Please be sure to keep your phone muted until further notice and use *3 to raise or lower your hand. All oral testimony and documentary evidence will be considered by the Board pursuant to the requirements of the Administrative Procedure Act before the Board formally adopts the proposed regulatory action or recommends changes that may evolve as a result of this hearing. If any interested person desires to provide oral testimony, please use *3 to raise your hand, unmute your phone when prompted, and give your name and address. If you represent an organization, the name of that organization, so that we have a record of all those who comment. Please remember to mute your phone again after making your comment. It is the desire of the Board that the record of the hearing be clear and intelligible and that the hearing itself be orderly, thus providing all parties with fair and ample opportunity to be heard. The Board will not respond to any comment at this time, but will respond to all comments received in its final statement of reasons, which will be included in the rulemaking file for the proposed regulatory action. After all interested parties, if any, have been heard, the issue will stand submitted. Are there any questions concerning the nature of the proceedings or the procedure to be followed here before we begin? If you have a question, please use *3 to raise your hand, unmute your phone when prompted, and identify yourself. Okay. If not, we will begin If not, we will consider the board's proposed regulatory actions relative to this specified section. Regarding Section 811, fees, the proposed regulatory action will amend the regulation to increase the fees for renewal of an active license, renewal of an inactive license, and renewal of a home improvement salesperson registration consistent with Business and Professions Code Section 7137. The proposed specific changes to Section 811 will amend the introductory sentence to add paren before, quote, the fee for, unquote. The second item will be amend subsection A7 as newly renumbered in this proposal to delete 360 and add 450 to increase the renewal fee for an active contractor license to the statutory limit of 450. Next item is amend subsection A8 as newly renumbered in this proposal to delete 180 and add 225 to increase the renewal fee for an inactive contractor license to the statutory limit of $225. The next item is amend subsection A11 as newly renumbered in this proposal to delete 75 and add 95 to increase the renewal fee for a home improvement salesperson registration to the statutory limit of $95. Are there any comments from the public? If you have a comment, please use *3 to raise your hand, unmute your phone when prompted, and identify yourself.
There are no public comments at this point.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let the record show that no comments were received regarding Section 811. And then that ends this regulatory hearing. Thank you very much.